Here we go again, man. We just apparently can't get enough suffering here at Elder Scrolls Universalis. We are having our new vassal causing some troubles here. Some of this we can fix without too much trouble. Some of it is gonna be a little trouble, and we could definitely help it if we turn somebody to a march or something like that. Because once they start raising an army, they're gonna wreck all of our other vassals for wanting to join us. Reach, but the reach side or whatever. Alright, I guess I should get my army over here to start fighting somebody somewhere. And that looks like a good enough place to start. And we need to start improving with you. You don't need improving, you don't need improving. You don't. You don't. You're still a cool guy. Whiterune's not exactly my friend, but you know what? I'm gonna... Nah, we're gonna pull them into a war through Snowhawk, probably. All right. Old Herolden has ended their war finally. And they are ceding those three provinces that we sieged for them. Okay, well that's nice. Clan Nur, the Thornroot clan. Oh. Oh well. That kind of wrecks my plans to fight Clan Nur and take their land, but that's okay. You know, what if we just send these guys to improve with the people who don't really like us all that much? Like, what could happen? Magical things. Oh, I don't have my PNG tuber up. Let me get Erica on the screen. Okay, there she is. Let's... Why are you doing that? Go here. Here, go to Rigla. Isn't that a cave? Boy, we really kicked off a lot of war over here, didn't we? Like, this thing is kinda our fault. Alright, other armies where? It's all the way over here? I guess because the artillery, it's real slow? I don't think I'm gonna actually take them. I think we're just gonna chill. Omens of the World Eater, all doing once rolled over people of Atmora and Tamriel, but the power under him was cruel. One day the Nords raised a rebellion, a result of which he was expelled. Yeah. Wow, so no matter what we do, we're getting something bad. Oh, sinkhole. That's what that's... I thought it said something different. Anyway, if any hostiles make it back into my territory, I will engage them. But otherwise, I think we're just going to chill out here. Kind of do a little bit of healing. City of Mages. Who's this? What's in Hammerfell? Okay. I do not know Hammerfell's geography at all, so that's like a new one. That's totally a new one, right there. Okay, Solitude and Voltheim are still in this. Yeah, soon Morrowind will be mine. That's from that colonization over here, huh? Which is not going that great. Oh, that doesn't count as connected? Really? Oh. Interesting, okay. Well, that makes me feel like a goofy goober. So those two provinces are part of the Empire, but the rest is not. Mercs are great when you got a good reason to use them. Kind of like right now. My manpower is shot. Mercs are really all I can do. And we just lost our siege dude on that mercenary stack. Oh, that stinks. It's like a one stack of infantry. Actually, no, not infantry. Let's do the Marines. Still got plenty of naval stuff. Sweet merciful Ink Jemima. Look at that guy. Right, he's the one we got from an event that started all these wars. Even though they have chosen to make me their enemy, we'll still, you know, try to be nice. Just a little bit. Strong nobles sound like a bad idea. Money and combat ability is nice. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. And even being over the force limit with this merc stack, we are still doing okay on cash. Not much to do or say here, other than we're sieging. Alright, this guy, we need to get his trust up. And Kurian is the only way that's going to happen. Like so? Yeah, I don't really care about Wolf Hill. It's off somewhere, dude. Who started this? Left side's the attacker, right? No, they started it. Why? What are they trying to take from Whiterune? $300 dip or lose prestige. Lose money, gain prestige. Hey, we got the dip. We need that to try to catch up on Diplotech. It also lets us build shipyards. Not that we have money for it, but we could. Alright, I guess I just need to take this army down here. It's not the best army, but we can do some work. I see that 4 stack here. Where's it headed? To Dim Hollow? Alright, well, we'll just go intercept it. White Rune paid out to reach. White Rune will annul trees with Old Hrolden. Okay, let's march this stack up here. Let's take this stack and march it down here. And the only problem we're having right now is Riften. Much to my surprise. Oh, I guess we did throw money at those guys. Kynesgrove, yeah. Yeah, we placated them, so that'll hold the fort for a little bit. What rebels we got? Ah, Riften rebels, okay. No, we're not going to do that. The priests are unhappy and the clever men are unhappy. Yeah, it doesn't seem to make any sense. You know, right now, I don't actually need him. But no, that sounds stupid. So how do I subsidize? Is it through the screen over here? Which kind of subsidy are they talking about? Like, is that a Diplo option? The economic one? This? Pull you back. So 1.3 is like half of their money. There's no way to tell, is there, how much money they get? Why can't I, filter to vassals? This is money per year? Like, that is clearly not per month, right? 63.6 a month. Oh no, this is per month. Okay. So broken limb is making how much? This is actually really annoying. So they're making 8 a month, so we need to give them 2 ducats. Let's go a little crazy. You're no longer my vassal, right? Right. Okay, where's the next guy? That's you, Sleeping Tree. Is like the same, so let's 3 days, we'll give them 2 ducats. Okay, so it'll update at the end of the month. Shore Stone is 13, so that's 2 ducats a month. Alright, let's just double check that we got the right one. Four days. Oh, hey, hold on. Nordic Empire. Nice. Okay, they're back. Is Kynesgrove? Who's the next one? Oh, the wizard. College. 2 ducats. Okay, now how much money does Kynesgrove make? And 2 ducats, okay. So at the end of this month, we ought to fulfill this. No? Really? I'm a little confused. 2 ducats. That's more than 10%. Two ducats is more than 10% of what they're making. One more month, maybe? Maybe it just didn't count it for some reason? Where's Kemen? Could I get to Kemen? I guess I could. Now it's at 4. Alright, well this is almost the best timing we could have got, but only almost. Thank you, Riften's little army. Oh, should we actually let them siege that down? Oh, it's a fort. No, we won't let them siege it down. Let's just go ahead and nuke these guys. Get out of this. Who did we subsidize that's not getting enough? That's not clear to me. We subsidize you? No? Alright, how much money does Alftan want? I just want to get this over with. Okay. So we will definitely get this done. We're just gonna... do that. Okay, +1 Diplo rep, that's a good thing. I'll start canceling these subsidies we gave out. Oh, did we not actually hit the button for the college? We accidentally subsidized Winterhold. Okay. That would sure explain what happened. Hold on, we got a 1 stack somewhere. You're not actively hostile. Yeah, that +1 Diplo rep is also helping here a little bit too, right? Yeah, nice, nice. Our force limit's going back up. That's right, we actually lose force limit while we're fighting because of the autonomy in our provinces. I forgot. But not a lot. I didn't forget a lot. I only forgot a little bit. Alright, so here in Slaughterfish Bay, you keep protecting trade, and you get in here and just start exploring. Now, when can we integrate these guys? Oh, hold on, we can do that. Yeah, we'll take some money. Thank you. Ah, no! We're teaching the goblins how to smith. Nothing bad could occur from that, I'm sure. Okay, they still got a leader. They still got a leader. I guess we just try to put some money on the throne here? I don't know. Let's take this one province. It actually sounds like a really fine objective. Free mercantilism, we'll take it. Yeah, guys, go hide in port. It'll be fine. Oh, hold on. Winterhold is winning. Let's get out here, see if we can help. That went better than expected. Apparently, Winterhold's fleet is some serious business. Ooh, Morthal's got a lot of heavies, though. I do not want to get involved in that. I thought we already had that CB. Oh, we had the Imperial Ban, not the Conquest. So we could force these guys to be part of the Empire. That's funny. I'm not gonna do it, but that's funny. This is the Sea of Ghosts, right? I wanna... Oh, Solstheim Roscria Passage. That's what we need. Go down there. Now with an artillery on their side, it's like having the power of God in anime. What can stop us? Nothing. Why do I have to march like that? Oh, because this fort. Sorry you're getting beat up, dude. But not really sorry, just like kind of fake sorry. Oh, we couldn't make it all the way through the passage. This growth is solely due to the fact that we're like flinging a settler over there at 11% a month. That's okay. Wow. That was just straight up annihilation, dude. So they won a couple battles, but I think we actually won the big one there, even though this says otherwise. Oh, never mind. That one says otherwise. That's a double otherwise. I didn't realize these weren't adjacent. I kind of did a bad thing there. We'll suffer through it. Yeah, dude does have a siege pip. I was just making sure. I think I'll go ahead and crack that fort. Hold on, we can explore again? How? Atmora Skyrim. Oh, so we're gonna go... Oh, if we can break through. We still can't get to Roskria. But we can get over here. That might be interesting. I need a lot more boats if I'm gonna make that work, but that might be interesting. All right, Mr. High Maneuver, let's go. Never mind, they got it. Now, what can we do to you, Morthal? You can just make them return cores. I mean, I don't have any reason to do those things. I think that just makes sense. Let's just get out of this before it gets any worse. Send that army down there. We'll send this army back over to where it belongs, like here. We could make them a march. What do we got? Oh, that access through Dawnstar. As soon as we get out of Dawnstar, we'll break that. Can't go there, dude. What are you doing? And then we can figure out what to do with that extra slot. Didn't quite break. Hold on, there's magic we can do, right? Being a skill 3 healer. It's half price. That's kind of nice. I don't remember which thing I'm looking for here, so you're just gonna have to bear with me, audience. I know. You guys are out there watching this. You're like, Elizabeth, you're streaming at like 1 in the morning, and I'm like, I know. That's how I like to do it. Here we go. Alright, let's start with the Atmora Skyrim passage. We can now sell up there. Okay, what about the Skyrim Atmora passage? Where is that one? Is that this side? Let's go ahead and get that done. We'll explore all these little passages and stuff before we start thinking about how to get to where we need to go. Oh, power projection is low. We need to insult somebody. How can power projection be low? We've been fighting wars non-stop. I really don't like our air. He's got good stats, but that minus Diplo rep is killer at this point. Winterhold Nobles, okay. Rand Gulf, get down to Riften, and you get up here to somewhere. $48, great. Sarthol looks like a great place for you to hole up. Stone Architects and White Gold Tower. Well, it probably has been a while since we insulted you, so let's do it. Oh, it's no longer the White Gold Tower. That's right, we call them a milk drinker. And we'll also send an insult over here. We'll have to do some work to get our prestige back up, but that's okay. We will drop this relationship now. And we need to make our subjects like us. So this is mostly driven by their own dev. I got no way to deal with that. Except maybe make them a march. Where is that wiki page we were looking at? March is half desire from development. Okay, let's see if we can't just ask them to become a march. Relationship problems solved. Now, pretty soon we're going to be able to fabricate overseas. That's probably what we need to do, because then we can just, like, drop an army here and invade, like, 30,000 dudes. We don't have the boats for it. We've also got centuries before that core expires. How you doing on relationships here, buddy? 58-year-old heir. 13-year-old heir. And I'll keep spinning the magic points. Like, that is not a problem I have. Never mind, we won't need to. Plus colonial range, that ought to get us what we needed. Okay, we got plenty of time. Let's just start here. Sea of Ghosts. That's gonna be like this stuff, I think. What does that text say? I got no idea what that says. We are doing Fabu. Well, we were up until this moment in time. Riften kind of brought that on themselves. Sheesh, we were married for like one day and she was cheating. A little cray-cray. I don't know who needs to hear that, but that was a little cray-cray. They'd pay for my army. You know, anytime someone's going to pay you for your army, take it. That just becomes free money. Wow, as a march, Riften can't fight these guys. You're welcome, guys. You are welcome. Anyway, while we're doing this, we're getting credit for the war and all kinds of good stuff. How's it going, Ryu Long? You having a good Friday night into Saturday morning? free money? Who? Why would I turn that down? You're supposed to be mad at them for what? I have to have like an hour, so now you've... Oh no, you're coming back from the nap. I think we've all been there, man. A full day at work. Let's tributary them. Nice. And if these guys ever come by, we'll tributary them. Come on, little explorer. And let's finish exploring the little passage there. Oh, that's so good. This colony was a mistake, but that's okay. It's a mistake we just gotta live with. I think these nobles will still be up here by the time my army gets there. We're gonna find out. More manpower in Journeyman's Nook. Where is Journeyman's Nook? Oh, it's this guy right here. Done. Now these guys should like us more, right? Yeah, so we can do a seize. And no rebels. All seas, no rebels. I don't feel I need to do that anymore. Let's actually get these guys back on. Relation improving duty. The states I care about. We basically have no navy, and you know, we're just doing stuff. We're doing navy stuff. You ever just do some navy stuff? Oh yeah, we need to do something to get our prestige back up. You think that building some glorious monuments would help with that, but no. We're gonna be building so many of those. And that'll let us start actually building a real navy. Once we get some, like, say, 10 heavies or something, we'll be able to do something. You guys happy? You guys, let's just look here. Our little dude's all happy. Let's see, the tributaries I don't care about. Reiklings I do care about. I'll actually be able to absorb them, which is kind of funny. Not much real reason to. These guys doing all kinds of fighting over here, and I am just soaking up money. I'm turning manpower into money. These dudes are all so unstable. Come on. Come on! We just need this fort to fall, and everything is gonna be good. Okay, never mind. They got that. Let's just get down here back to Riften. Because Riften is kind of hapless for whatever reason. Alright, these guys are done. Let's go park the boats back here in Windhelm. Do that. We're definitely doing a good job of getting the Empire into, like, one piece here. Nice. We keep winning those Imperial incidents, too, which helps. Yeah, 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 yeah. Just stay there. I don't think I'm going to be rescuing those guys. Man, we really did a number on Morthal. Now they can't raise an army to defend themselves because we're taking all their money. Which is funny. Oh, come on. I guess I should improve with these guys, huh? Yeah, I don't really care about Eleanor. Who's Eleanor, anyway? This is looking pretty good. Like, whatever else goes down, they really can't say that we were not doing our job here. It'd be very nice to just annex those guys one day. Riften, you can be aggressive. So the two guys that are on aggressive are the independent ones. I think that makes sense. Winterhold pays me money? That's weird. Took 2 years to siege that down. He actually just have a wall of forts over here? That is a little obnoxious. Oh, we're, can't go to war with them. Wow, Solitude's way in debt. Why so hostile? Okay, Stone Hills is recalled. Who else should we get friendly with? Not Raubthar, they're the enemy. Oh, hey, if we got colonial range out to here, can we actually do some really fun stuff? Oh, no coastal provinces within our colonial range. Really? Hold on. That's colonial. Colonial, colonial, colonial. Huh. I guess it's right. You guys are like on the same continent, right? So let's just stack up some money here and see what happens. Oh, speaking of that, we could afford 9 more ships. Let's buy up 16 transports. Now we can move the whole army around. Can I just threaten them for that province? Kinda like me, huh? Abandon the siege. Let's just go beat this army up. With the defenders in glacial. Why does Labyrinthian even exist, man? Now, does Riften still have, like, the big elf population in here? Yes, but they have accepted them. Okay. So they're Nord-worshipping elves, except for the Ogre province, the Giant, and the Dragon. That's a hoot. Okay. How are these guys going to get to me? They got to come through like this, so we could actually block them off with the fleet here? Keep them from ever reinforcing? Am I seeing that right? Oh no, they could come up this way. And then through that. And, oh, there's a pass. Is that a pass there? That is a pass there. Oh, the Rift Ass? Okay. Yeah. Okay, game. Anyway, this is kind of fun. We're getting to fight in a war without actually being at war. So on the one hand, it's probably kind of bad for morale, or not morale, manpower recovery. On the other hand, like, we're weakening both of our enemies at the same time. can I get in here without making Alftan too mad? Hit him with this? They're pretty mad, but you know, I think that's okay in this one weird case. Because now we can use our crazy bonuses to just like mass convert their provinces. Look at that. I mean, if they want to go down this route, we can go down this route. They ain't gonna like what happens when we do, but we can do it. We're actually gonna go with the siege ability guy here. Okay, 10 more settlers. Is that a year? A month? Whatever. It's a month. Alright. We're now no longer losing people there. Starcab, my man, I am the Emperor, and I'm going to need you to return that province. You're hostile to me, huh? Does unlawful territory hurt? Yeah, not really. Alftan doing what they did is kind of stupid. I mean, me doing what I did is also kind of stupid, but you know, there's differing levels of dumb. Starcad just totally swooped in and sniped that, man. What is the point of the whole unlawful territory mechanic if it doesn't actually work? We need more dip. I'm actually going to do that button click. I don't really need the tariff mechanic, but let's just keep progressing. That's 10% better chance of settlers. Who all are we at war with? Huh. Let's just start marching that army down. As long as we can have somebody else pay for it, we will. Oh, I don't recognize... What is that emoji? Long gamer noodles. Okay. Noodles. I do like me a good noodle. Obtain sea exit. Has more ports than one, have 10 transports. Okay. Better embargo efficiency. That's not really something I expected, but alright. Yeah, as long as I can get them to pay the maintenance on my army, I'm going to keep doing it. I have no reason to not take their money, as long as I can. Oh, I love L-arginine. What about L-carnitine, man? That's some good stuff. So good. So good. Alright, I guess we can cancel the conditori. Where's my other army? All the way over there. Okay, let's swap leaders. We totally caused a bunch of havoc to happen, which is great. These grain depots don't really do a lot, do they? Come on, guys, let's march. Let's go. I got a war to fight. Or at least sieges to conduct, like something. Just stay right there, buddy, old pal. Remember, this was a little fort on this island right here. I remember that in the game. Guys, quit losing battles. Okay, how long does this War for Independence like thing go? Like, this is silly. They actually won that fight. Amazing. But they haven't taken the thing that we're trying to get. So the war is being lost. Because they won't just park a 1 stack on this province long enough for it to do anything. It's always old Hroldan. Nobody ever asks about new Hroldan, you know? Yeah, that mechanic doesn't do anything. Alright, great. This will flip the war score as soon as we take it. What is this? Yep, it's an Imperial Army. Great. It's pathing us through the underground. Let's watch it happen. Oh wow. Wow. Okay, that was great. That was amazing. Just zip zoop and you're there? Heck yeah. Some kind of heretics are having a good time somewhere. Well, I really doubt we're going to be annexing anybody. Yeah, let's just improve relations. Until end of game, we get an improvement bonus. Nice! Very cool. So we had a steward. Not this missionary. Which one is a steward? No, we don't have a steward. Okay. But if we did, we could do something about Candle Crush Camp. Yeah, you just stay, buddy. The mission tree definitely seems a little more interesting than what we saw in the past. We will go ahead and hit that. Yeah, you just stay there, old Holden. Anyway, we've got the ticking war score on our side. We're about at the point where we could just leave this encounter entirely and let our vassals and stuff deal with it. I was really hoping that was about to fall. Greenheart and Aranbu. Oh, that's a Yokudan kingdom. So when does like the migration to over here happen? Because right now, Hammerfell is just full of goblins? What are kept to? I have no idea. Come on. Ugh. That's all I can say to that is just, ugh. I'm looking at the wiki again. I really don't care about Chorrol. Hey, we're up to 20 now. We know how to party, don't we? I feel like we know how to party. You guys don't feel like we know how to party. But we know how to party. With our caffeinated cup noodles, nothing can stop us. Do any of the states in the game have, like, the papal mechanics? Maybe the High Elf religion? I don't know. Way back when we first played this, the elves actually had the Empire mechanic, so seeing it on Skyrim feels like it makes a lot more sense. Why are you going that way? Why can't you just go this way? Like a normal person. In fact, go like this. Done. What was he even trying to do there? He's just hoping he can finish that siege before I show up. He's hoping. He's got his fingers crossed. He's like, please, Papa Shade Feather. Why can't I go that way? Are we at war with them? Alright, well, we'll just go sit on this fort. Why not? Why did our authority go down? Went down a point. Not clear to me why. Not clear to me why that happened. I think they might have that one. They did, in fact, have that one. Okay, great. Give me another hit of that dip, man. Where's my inflation? Oh, it's not too bad. Oh, hold on. We can come over to our fleet. Mothball that. Okay, forts are working on fallen. Do we get prestige when a fort falls? Oh, so Stone Hill's existing gives me stuff. So the sphere of influences. So what is that? Some kind of special state, right? Subject types. I don't see that type. Influence state? Okay, I don't see it explicitly on the Elder Scrolls wiki here. So who knows what's up with that. You know, I didn't want to get locked into somebody else's war again. But here we are. Almost done. Okay. We won the siege. I think we got like a point of prestige from that. Okay, sure. So Cradle Crush. Cradle Crush is giving me points. There's a... Yeah, you need to stop that. We need to heal you up. Now, Soul's time. So my Reiklings have no CB on you. Kind of lame. How's this doing? That's pretty brutal. I'm just kind of wondering, like, how do you undo some of the damage, you know? Like, how do I get these guys back to liking me? If I had just let them go, I guess we could have absorbed them? Alatan. Is that this guy? It's a Goblin Khajiit province. Okay. There we go. We still got plenty of governing cap, right? Yeah, look at that. So this whole time we've been avoiding taken territory, and now we're at the point where we really need to take some. Okay, so that's Kraganmore. Kraganmore, that's like way over here, right? Yeah, so that's Kraganmore. We'll be at war with Pinkstead. Okay, so you guys, I need to figure out what I can do to fix you. Let's Google this real quick. So EU4, War for Independence, Liberty, Desire. Or for Independence modifier. Like, do I have to just drive their Liberty Desire down and overcome this 100%? Okay, EU4, Liberty, Desire, modifiers. Okay, and I'm looking for was just the number. This is just the types of vassals. That doesn't help me here. Yeah, I don't see what we can do. What if I just started... Well, we can't really afford to improve their land. How much do we need to overcome? Like, enforced religion is going to tick down slowly. You know what? Screw it. You guys want to go free? You're free. There you go. I just ate that cost. Good luck, guys, surviving on your own. Because you are gonna need it. Oh, he was moving pretty fast, wasn't he? Good old Lidney. They still have it. They still have that stupid modifier, even after I let them go. I'm a little bit miffed about that one. It's okay. We'll just deal with this stuff as we get to it. Cheaper idea. Man, you would have been good to have gotten a little while ago. We will take it. Where's the colonial range? Is that economic? So even if we bump that up by like 30%, that's still not enough. Yeah, I think we just have to invade. And we got that core over there, so we might as well. Go on over there, buddy. Oh, this is gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt a lot. These casualties. Didn't hurt the Navy as bad as I thought it would, so that's a bonus. Let's get this other army up here. And then with 2 armies in the region, their allies are just all the way up there, so I don't think they can even help. We can take this one province and continue our explorations, which would be a good thing. I think that's how we'll end off the night, with a absolutely brutal war. I guess we go to war with Alftan to make them reject their claims. I guess Ralthar's back on the menu, boys. Which, hey. We got no prestige. We're the High King and we have no prestige. Come on, game. Hold on, let's drop an embargo on them real quick before I forget. Let's get the boats out of there. Send one army that way, one army this way. Oh, because they negative prestige. Okay. Just to lose a battle? No, we somehow won a battle. We just outgrew Raubthar, like, immediately in 1 month? Okay. Seems like that ought to boost our power or our prestige. I just want the one province, dude. You can just give it to me. Drop off one infantry, which goes up here. Drop off one cav, which go here. Beautiful. What are our Skyrim ideas, anyway? Trade range, movement speed, prestige. Oh, that's nice. That's kind of cool. That's also cool. Dwemer is an accepted culture in Skyrim. Well, we can certainly try that. Anyway, we ought to reinforce okay-ish, just because we've got this controlled territory here. Even though the reality is we should not be able to reinforce at all. That's a lot of dudes. Have fun. Those guys have no friends. Yeah, just do it. Just do it. Oh yeah, they're definitely having a bad time down in Riften. They should just fix their country. As soon as we take like some more stuff, we ought to be okay. But man, this just chilling out, waiting is kind of brutal. Then the question becomes like, do we take all of it? I think we just take the one province for now. Alright, ran to golf, let's go. Other generals certainly made us work for that, huh? Because his mountains, that would do it. Don't tell him where he's shattering to. Well, let's go grab this other general. It doesn't have siege pips, but it's better than not having a general. And they're no longer in a war with anybody, or... Well, I guess they are, but let's... Yeah, we just need that, guys. Do your thing. And then that'll have these guys all activated to go help out. Plus 4 a year from what? Whatever. Whatever, man. I got no idea where this guy's army went to. We need to look and see. Boy, Dawnstar really wants that, don't they? Good old Kjelstig Girgen. Great guy. Good friend. Good buddy. Wait, Conquest and Golden Camp. Okay, well, you know, it was worth looking. It was worth looking. The Sister's Sons, what a name for a state. Okay, let's get this siege army over here. And then we'll pull these guys back. So we kind of minimize the damage we're suffering here. We have unlocked Fortify Unarmed. Cheaper infantry and less prestige decay. Well, if we had a free policy, we would certainly rock that. Okay, so we'll leave this here. That ought to be enough to siege that down. And we'll also just move these guys over here. Okay, that was not a hostile army. I was about to panic. I want to stick a fort right here on this mountain. That would be pretty sick. Really? You guys are unhappy? Oh yeah, you're unhappy with me because you're not paying the money you owe me. This is Candlecrag Camp. That's you guys. There we go. Although we're gaining men, but we're at least not losing any more men. Hey, even better. It's an interesting treaty type. Now, here's what we're here to do. let's get this guy back. We'll piece him out. That was pretty brutal on us. That's okay. We got a core, so there shouldn't be separatism, correct? Yeah, look at that. Bro, look at frickin' that. Let's drop a fort here. And get that little unit in. Merge all that up. I don't know that I need to state it. I think I'm just going to leave it the way it is. Yeah. Okay, well, let the Empire grow. What it's all about. Freedom Rim 2 to, I guess, these guys, huh? No, I'm just taking both of these for myself. Okay, well, we'll let that finish, I guess. And then we'll click these buttons. Nah. I got no desire to integrate you guys back into my country after all the crap you pulled on me. Okay, well, what if we start currying favors with these guys? Take this guy off duty, too. Come on, bro. And there ain't much left in Morthal. It got carved up pretty good. I feel like I'm in a soap opera. Let's start here. But we now are in the neighborhood, and we can start interfering with stuff up there if we wanted. This is like those EU4 things where it's like, and I'm going to become like, I'm going to start as Cologne, and I'm going to become the Andes. Like, what? Wait, what? I said what? Are you saying what because I said what? Or are you saying what because you don't get it? Because in EU4, the base game, there's like crazy achievements. I got one of them recently. Which one was it? From Frankfurt to the Andes, starting as Frankfurt, form Jerusalem, and then become Inca while you own the province of Mallorca. Nobody knows why they did this, but they did. Don't you get an heir? They don't have one yet. Will we be able to get enough favors stored up? Probably not. We're trying. Enough favors stored up that we can be real friendly with them. Now that the Nords are like, oh, or that Mords are like, oh no, the Emperor's here. They're just adding territory to the Empire left and right. Good for them. I really appreciate that the Nord Empire has Dwemer in it. And snow elves, and it's a-okay. Like nobody is upset, nobody minds. More on Roskrian Passage. That should be like these provinces right here. Nah, man, I'm gonna have to say no to that plan right now. I need a lot more stuff, and I ain't got that stuff yet. And we're taking attrition here. Supply limit of 1? There. Rebel problem solved. I'm kind of grumpy about Alftand here. But at some point, we will get into a war with them, and we'll make the right things happen. I really want to accept Dwemer. But I need way more dev. Is that a fort? Yeah, that's a fort. Okay, that's good. That will keep anybody from over here from getting into our stuff over here. No CB on Missoulaft. We got a CB on these guys. Alright, well I guess we're going to build those for the unrest. Did we kick off that fort up here? Yeah, good. Normally I don't build shipyards, but I really need the naval capacity. We're gonna have to start building heavies and stuff, and that's the only way we get there. So we need 90 favors, huh? Alright, well that overextension is going to go down here soon. Boy, I don't know that I've ever been as large a country as this and still suffered from prestige issues. Build a workshop in Hraisvar. I don't know how to get more well, we can win a war. You don't have any more ideas. Alright, Hraisvar it is. We will totally build a workshop here. That is not a problem. That's pretty good stuff. Trade power modifier, is that even good? I don't know. I don't know. You just stay there or actually, come on back then. Alright, Relong, I think... probably gonna have to call it here. I'm getting a little bit tired. So thank you for joining me. And any of you beautiful lurkers out there, thank you as well. Did I just get a general? No, we got nothing out of that. That's okay. It's pretty great though. We just totally bullied our way into another continent. Now we just need like some of these people to die. And we will really be cooking. Kathnikwe and Roskir, so that should be like this? There? I think it is. Oh boy. Hey, there's the moon. I thought I turned them off. Did I not turn that off in the menu? Huh. Well then, what are we doing for our next idea group? I mean, that looks pretty good, but I kind of feel like we maybe need... Is that just base game religious? It is. Huh. Why did that open up? I got no idea why that opened up. Anyway, we're gonna save. You take care. Bye-bye.